There is no question that the Mobile County School Board wanted to solve the districting of school board members through the legislature rather than the courts. There is no question that the blacks preferred the federal court to the legislature, believing they would get 3 votes there instead of maybe 2, and control the board. But yesterday, there was much doubt cast on the competency of Board Attorney Abe Phillips and the possible negligence of the board itself. It was felt that to go into court with a bill pending in the legislature could stave off court action. Board President Dan Alexander amended the original bill proposed by Kane Kennedy. He said that he discussed the need for this 5-member plan with Phillips. This bill was then introduced by Representative Nat Saunier, and he reported back to the board in person that it received a favorable response in committee. But before it came to the floor, Saunier said,
then out of nowhere, a idea of a 7-man board or 7-member board was brought up, and that bill was discussed at length there.
Saunier also said that he appeared a second time before the school board to tell them that the 7-member board had been rejected. That's contrary to what was said yesterday. He further stated that Phillips favored the 7-member board, although yesterday Phillips said that he didn't think the court would accept such a plan. Saunier said everyone knew what was happening, including Phillips. Alexander said the board acted on advice of counsel in all such matters. Alexander also explained why it was necessary to employ another attorney on retainer when only 2 weeks ago the board took away the retainer of Abe Phillips and directed that the system attorney George Stone could handle much of the case load.
I talked to the superintendent and asked him if he thought that George Stone was capable, or not capable, but would be able to handle a case of this magnitude, and it was his opinion that he would not be able to.
Alexander the Great ruled for 12 years by conquering his enemies. His cousin Dan may not be as lucky. Dan Alexander's most formidable foe may be the past history of the board on which he now serves as president. Dick Darby, Channel 10 Newsbeat.